So, when you take things that aren't generally meant to be, you know, have romance in them, kind of like World of Warcraft, you can see what they've been doing, Blizzard's been doing with the game. It's like when you take World of Warcraft and suddenly we're beating things with the power of friendship, is no longer World of Warcraft. Magic the Gathering, I don't think anyone really wants romances, but I'm sure you're asking, John, what are you drinking? Well, I had some spare Windex, so finishing that. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding, it's this. Little water packets, ocean water. I don't know why it's called ocean water. I don't know why you'd want to drink that. It's salt. No, but it's like coconut and... I should have just left it with the Windex. But, yeah. Like, I don't know why everything needs to be feminized and toned down. Again, it's like World of Warcraft. Like the last expansion, with Dragonflight, it's like, oh boy, we beat the big bad evil with the power of friendship. Like, what the fuck are we doing? That's not why we play these games. Like, what the fuck? Magic the Gathering, the world's first trading card game created by Richard Garfield in 1993, has weathered numerous storms over its 3-decade history. It's only been 3 decades? Wow. From the reserved list controversy to the disastrous Chronicles reprinting that crashed card value in the mid-1990s, Wizards of the Coast has repeatedly learned that alienating core players comes with severe consequences. And now Hasbro... Hasbro's CEO, Chris Cox... I could make a joke about him liking Cox, but I don't want to be insensitive. Has announced another potentially damaging pivot, aggressively targeting female players with women-centric crossovers. I'm sorry. Aren't not enough women playing Magic the Gathering? Because last time I checked, there are plenty. Unless it's different kinds of women that you're reaching out to. During Hasbro's Q2 2025 earning call in July 23rd, Cox revealed the company's demographic expansion strategy. When pressed by Roth Capital analyst Eric Handler about recent collaborations, angling toward younger audiences with franchises like Spider-Man, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Sonic the Hedgehog, Cox explained how he wants to do up. You guys you're making this too easy. I was about to bring up like him liking like how Mr. Cox likes to do it hard, but I don't want to be insensitive. Well, it kind of ruins the joke because it says doing hard into a female catering properties. And why? Why? The people who are playing this are playing it for a reason. If they want romance, they'll go somewhere else. It's a card game. Okay? I don't know what romance you expect to get apart from like some lovey-dovey like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh friendship hearts and bullshit, but this is Magic the Gathering. If you want to if you want lovey-dovey and friendship, go fucking watch My Little Pony or something. Like, what is this shit? We're trying to feminize, reach out to a female. Oh, so isn't that a little sexist though? So so what they're saying is that all females like feminine things? A little sexist. But then again, these are the people who don't know what a fucking woman is, so nothing quite like Windex. joke doesn't work anymore, John. You already told them that it's not Windex. Magic, I think, does better than most hardcore games or enthusiast games in terms of... Oh, God. Oh, God. Yes, Mr. Cox would know all about penetration, wouldn't he? I'd make another joke about Cox and penetration, but I don't want to be insensitive. Very poor choice of words. In terms of penetration with people who identify as female, God. Oh, so who identify, not biological females, people who identify. Exactly the kind of audience that I was talking about. But we still have a ways to go. I think about 30% of our player base today are women. Now, are we talking about biological women? So we'd like to see that increase over time. So we're looking at IPs that could have some resonance there. Or how about you just stick doing what you're fucking doing? The CEO's next comment should alarm longtime players. So don't be surprised if you see us poking into romantic. Don't be surprised if you see us looking at K-pop bands. Nothing's off the table. Soka. The strategy ignores decades of evidence showing what happens when entertainment properties abandon their core demographics to, what happens? It fails. It fails. Because then you're going to alienate everyone who's been a fan and a loyal customer the entire time, because they see you pandering to a small group of people when the majority likes the game as it is. There's already more than enough people, so much so that there are fucking competitions. There's more than enough people who play Magic the Gathering. You don't need to pander to a small group of people. And it's like, oh, we need to feminize it. No, we don't. No, we don't. We need to stop trying to pander to small groups and accept that there's more than enough people in this world who already play the game. I'm sure one or two extra people, it's not having them, it's not going to affect anything. It still makes a lot of money. Star Wars under Kathleen Kennedy's leadership provides the clearest example. Kennedy's focus on female-led narratives and social messaging alienated the franchise's predominantly male fan base, resulting in rating disappointments like the Akashite and the divisive sequel trilogy. The earnings call revealed Magic's continued strength, with Cox confirming that Final Fantasy became the best-selling set in Magic the Gathering history. Collaboration sold out everywhere, with unopened boxes commanding exorbitant prices on secondary markets. Sometimes 5 times their 5 times their retail value. The success came from appealing to existing players' interests, not chasing new demographics. Got Spider-Gwen. But here she's just she's called a Ghost Spider. She can't be killed because she's already a ghost. Magic's enduring appeal is due to its complexity and strategic depth, which caters to anyone seeking intellectual challenge. Forcing demographic change through romantic themes and K-pop crossovers destroys what makes Magic special. Its focus on gameplay. It's of note that the company has also caused problems when veering into identity politics of gender ideology, and I don't care. Into identity politics of gender ideology and race swapping in recent years, which has turned off a lot of players. He noted new player average is always in kind of 11 to 14-year-old range, but emphasized that Magic players just never stop playing. Well, why are you trying to make them stop now? Because that's what it's going to do. The game is already for everyone. Why do you have to try to cater to a fucking certain demographic? Stop being fucking retarded. Seriously, it's not that hard. It is already diverse. It already has an amazing amount of women who play the game. Stop being fucking stupid and trying to cater to a group of people who don't fucking exist. Just play the fucking game. Just leave it as it is. Have the crossovers like this, like freaking Marvel or whatever. You got Final Fantasy. But this, oh, we need to feminize and have more romance. It's a fucking card game. There's no need for romance. If you want that, go play Dungeons and Dragons. Go freaking Friendship is Magic. Other bullshit. This is Magic the Gathering. Remember, this is all deliberate. They know you don't want it. Be a good boy and swallow it. Cox aggressively targeting females. Oh god. I'm sure there's a lot more cock jokes, but I don't want to be insensitive. Cox has announced another potentially damaging pivot. Yes, sometimes there are dangerous pivots that one must be aware of with Cox. 30% of women, have they been to a Magic Gathering? The death knell of MTG. I can't wait for the waifu and romanticy sets. No male gaze. No male gaze up in here. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Again, you've seen this throughout the past couple of years, taking things that aren't generally meant to be, feminized, or, like I said, World of Warcraft. I play WoW, and the last expansion, how it ends with being saved through friendship and togetherness. We don't want that. We want World of Warcraft. Not World of Warcraft Friendship is Magic. Stick with what you know. Them trying to tone down certain races like orcs or, goblins or whatever, races that are generally what they would consider masculine or vicious. They try to tone them down like, oh, look at this orc. He's just a friendly farmer raising a family. And this one, oh, this little twink over here is an explorer. Actually, they did do that in WoW with Dagran, Magni's grandson. Have all these dwarves, big, heavy beards, and this guy's, oh, Granda. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad I'm traveling the world. Like, he's a twink, basically. And it's like, why are we making characters like this? Why? What are we doing? I expect him to go stand and just stare at a bowl, a painting of fruit. Used to be a woman, but then Blizzard wanted to go in and change it to a bowl of fruit for whatever reason. So we have little twink Daggerin. That's a marvelous painting. Yeah, the fruit really speaks to him. Anyway. You know what? Let Wizards of the Coast just do their thing. If they want to kill it, this will be a sure way to kill it. The game is already diverse. It's already got a wide spread of people. Why ruin it? Why destroy a good thing? Because they're fucking stupid. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later.